Hello everyone, this is Haas. I know it's been a while since I've updated. We had family in town. We had Owen's birthday party going on. It just took a while to be able to get some time to do a proper video. I wanted to give you an update on our chickens. We have a couple additions to tell you about, and we're pretty excited. So before I do that, make sure you're following our Facebook page. Whenever I go through some dry spells, for lack of a better term, here on YouTube, I'm usually doing some kind of updates that don't justify a video for YouTube on our Facebook. If you follow it, you saw that I had been prepping for this hurricane or non-hurricane, however you want to look at it, that, you know, they scared everybody with to get ready, and there was gas stations everywhere out of gas, and you couldn't buy anything at the grocery stores. And then we get nothing. And I understand, before somebody gets on there and says something stupid, no, me being annoyed at us getting nothing, no storms, no nothing. It is not me ignoring what's going on in the Bahamas. The Bahamas were devastated. Please keep them in your prayers. I'm simply saying that right here, we were not affected with it. So before you get crazy and try to get on your high horse and be like, that's very insensitive of you that you're annoyed that the storm didn't come through. I'm not talking about that, okay? I'm talking about right here. We didn't get anything, and there was all this craziness. So what worries me is the next storm that really is going to hit here. People aren't going to give a rip about what's going on. Anyway, off my soapbox. Back to the chickens. We got 3 new chickens. A couple days before the storm was supposed to get here, we got a message on Facebook. It said, hey, would you like some chickens? And I'm like, sure, I would love some chickens. And my friend said, okay, well, let me get a hold of my friend, and she has some that she's giving away. I said, awesome. So we got 2, sorry, these gnats are driving me crazy. We got 2 types of Cochins, super sweet chickens. I love these chickens. They're so nice. They love to be petted. They're incredible. And one Egyptian Fayumi, she's very skittish. She does not like people being around her at all. So if you get close, she's taking off, but she's beautiful. It was kind of a perfect storm on us getting these when we did. It was right before the hurricane. I wasn't expecting any new animals, so I didn't really have anything for them. So as soon as I found out I was getting them, I messaged some friends. Sorry, I keep doing this, and this stupid gnats are driving me insane. I messaged some friends, and so I said, what do? I want to make sure the biosecurity is followed, but I'm not really ready for chicken. I went and I got the chickens. I took everything that they said under advisement. And basically, I had to come to the decision that once I saw where the chickens were coming from, I'm like, oh, I know that house because they're right down the road from my sister-in-law, so I see it all the time. So it's not like they cleaned it up, oh, because somebody's coming to get these chickens. It's a very clean house. They came from a very loving house. The lady was just getting rid of them because she travels all the time. She's getting older, so she has the opportunity to travel. So she does. And it's just not fair to them to always be stuck in a coop, never let out. And if the people she gets to watch them forgets, the chickens aren't getting cared for. So she said, I'm just going to get rid of them, give them to someone who could use them. Nice part about these chickens, they're 3 years old. They're laying like crazy. We've already gotten quite a few eggs from these chickens. So I made the decision, I'm going to go ahead and just put them in the coop. instead of trying to build something on the fly that wouldn't work. Knowing they're coming from a clean and well cared for home, I said, I'm just going to have to risk it. And I did. And it's worked beautifully. Really quick sidebar before I show you the chickens. If you're wondering what went on here, I sassed Hannah. She was just getting done with dishes. She had the cast iron skillet in her hand, and she cracked me over the head. Not really. Though I wouldn't be the first Laughlin to ever get knocked out with a cast iron skillet, but that's a story for a different time. I had some skin cancer that got cut out yesterday, and so that's what this is all about. But anyway, so let me go ahead. I'll turn the camera around. I'll show you the chickens, all the new additions. Luckily, they're right here, and you get to see them. Luckily, they are all right here, so we don't have names for them. They came with names, but I didn't ask. I could tell she didn't want to get rid of the chickens. She seemed like she was starting to get a little emotional at the end, so I didn't want to push too hard on what their names were. But the two Cochins, super sweet. I know this one has a patch. She lost some feathers, and she's growing them back now. And then the English Fayumi. Now, it's odd that I come here now, and my rooster right there is hanging out with these guys. Typically, the established chickens are not very nice to these, and they tend to stay, unless food is involved, they tend to stay away from each other. Usually you'll have some chickens on one side and the other chickens on the other, and that's just typically how it works. Even in the coop, you'll have 3 on one corner, all the other chickens huddled up with the other corner. But these are new chickens. Like I said, super sweet, great personalities. This one does not like, she's skittish around everything, animals, humans, skittish. But these two, super sweet. If I went in and sat down, they'd come up and jump in my lap and just chill there. Love these chickens. They're cool. So the person I got them from, they're being cared for. They are loved. This little boy is obsessed with these 3 chickens. And now that he can get eggs, he's really excited. He checks it all the time for eggs. So thank you for that. They went to a good home. They're loved here. They're being taken care of. As far as my other chickens, they're getting to the age. I'm going to have to get a hold of Jason over at Freedom Using Farm and Arbor Homestead. He's going to get one of my roos that I don't need. So we're deciding on which one to send him. I'll check with him and see which one he wants. I think he wanted the Well Summer, so I'll take him a Well Summer rooster, and that's okay because I got 2 Well Summer roosters, one roo that is Well Summer, and I believe they're all lemon cuckoo, but that rooster looks to be, I don't know. Ow, stupid fire ants. So that's what we've been up to. We have a couple projects coming up. One that I have to get done this weekend. It's another because of Bella, so look out for that one. And I'm going to go in before these gnats drive me insane, and I end up doing something stupid, like trying to smack one, and I hit my forehead, and that'll just make me lose my testimony real quick. So I'm going to head on in. Y'all be self-sufficient, help everyone you can, inconvenience no one. Have a great evening. Bye.